Yo, what's up? You know what time it is? It's your boy GealsColines and welcome to my ride showing on Magic One, your favorite TV channel. Keep it locked, don't touch the dial. That's what it is, yeah. So everybody seated back at home, I know you must be wondering what the show is about. This show is about cars. If you know, we're talking about fast cars, fast whips, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be checking out the speed of the car. We're gonna be checking out, you know, the engine displacement, you know, whatever it is. If you know about cars, then sit back, enjoy the show, and we're gonna be kicking it right here. And today on the show, as you can see me right here, I'm sitting on a low ride Mini Cooper 2002. I already like it. I don't want to go too much into it, but it's going to explain to us. So as the show goes on, get ready for that. Right about now, yo, homeboy, where you at, man? Where you at? Where you at? Let's get into this. Yo, how are you doing, man?
Steady, man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. What's up?
Well, you steady. I like your jumper, though.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. African
Yeah.
style.
So what's up, man? You first of all introduce yourself to the viewers, and you know, before we get into it.
Yo, people, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Dan Flavor, Mutoto wa Africa, Big Daddy.
Yeah, Mumuli de, Dan Flavor.
Yes.
So, Mr. Dan Flavor, first and foremost, I love your car.
Thank you.
I love your car.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank
So,
you, thank you.
first tell me why this car, because I see it's a low rider. I'm literally taller than this car. So why would you choose such a car?
You call it a car, me I call it a baby.
Okay.
This is my baby.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful baby.
Yeah.
This car, Mini Cooper 2002, it's a fast car. However much it's slow, but it's convert like so. When you sit in it,
Okay.
this is a car you can sit. First of all, when you get to fuel consumption,
Yeah.
it's a 2000 cc car.
Okay.
In Yampola, when you get to drive like steadiness on the road,
Okay.
a motor can 240
Sure.
speed.
Wow.
Also, you can run it up to 200, but when it's still stable on the road. A Chiralanti, it's a swag car, you know.
Yeah,
So when you
I
sit
can-
and
I
drive
can-
and this car, yeah, we connect. This is my baby, you know.
Yeah, I can see. Let's get into, you know, I like rims and I like, you know, the car tires determine to me what type of car that I would love to get in. So first talk to me a little bit about the tires. I see it's got, you know, I don't know how to call it, how you would call it, but yeah.
I don't know exactly the right word,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
what
yeah.
I know, they call them flat tires.
Sure,
They're
yeah.
kind of like, they are tubeless. They're very tiny. When you see the tire,
Yeah.
you find they're very, even sometimes people think that I don't have like, they don't have tube there,
Yeah.
but that's how they are, and they're
Yeah.
special.
That's what's up. Tell us a little bit more about the lights as well, man. I
About the
see,
lights of
you
this
know.
beautiful Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
There are 6 in front, even behind 6.
Okay.
Those are 12 lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you get on the road at night, it's just sure deal. You drive the car when it's like daytime.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm still here with my boy Dan Flavor.
Yeah.
So you're still telling us about the uniqueness of this car, you know, something that you could tell someone and they really get into it to love the car as well the way you do. So tell us a little bit more about that.
There are a few things that I'll tell you as me out of experience that I've even discovered more things beside mine. Yeah. Until this car has like that too much, because when it gets to safety, this car, the smaller you see it,
Okay.
the heavier
Sure.
it is. Just
Okay.
only one door. Each door weighs more than 80 kg. Only the doors,
80.
80 kg. So only 1 kg you can get like other cars, doors maybe like 10
Okay.
to get the weight of of one door.
Yeah.
So in
I
case of
see.
anything or accident, this car is so much safe
It's
for
safe.
anybody.
So are you trying to say that it could overturn and
No,
and you still?
this car, one day there is a guy. He told me that they were in South Africa. He told a guy, I can give you 10 million to, putting this car down, like you ride down, you turn it.
Oh yeah.
He failed, and he was a racer. He failed because it is too heavy. And adding on that, you see here, if you're in a distance, you can think it's just a bumper.
Yeah.
But inside it, the engine of Mini Cooper, it's more protected. It can knock any car and everything get destroyed, but the engine stays intact in the same place because of the guard, which is like inside this thing. The bumper. This bumper is full of it's a steel guard inside there.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, it knocks you up, even if it's like use these taxis. Yeah, this car can knock a taxi and crush it all.
I think that's the cool thing. That's the cool thing. We get that now.
And another thing, this car is too fast.
Yeah.
Most of the cars I've seen, even these V8 cars, they are 180.
Sure.
This is 240 speed car. So when you get on the road, my brother, you just copy the number behind.
So
you can't find
approximately it covers like,
Only police can chase me.
Sure. I think Lewis Hamilton.
I can even refer you to Google. You can't find about it.
I think if I had Lewis Hamilton's contact, I would definitely get in touch with him, because my brother here is trying to tell me something that he thinks is impossible. But anyway, so before we get into, whatever else that we're going to talk about, tell us more about, the price of the car. Or before we get into that, tell us more about, what challenges can it face, like when it comes to the damages that is the car itself regarding, being on the road.
Okay. So far, one weakness I've seen with this car, it's about our roads. The roads are the enemies of this car because they are too bumpy, too bumpy, like potholes. But besides that, this car, it's okay. Because of those potholes, sometimes when you're driving, you hit it down because it's a short car, very short, When you hit it down, it happens to have a leakage of water down, even heating. But it's all caused because of its height. It's too short.
Yeah.
So, and you find our roads, most of the roads that we use to drive around, ngudombi. So katiro in a motoka, njegendereza nnyo. I don't just drive it in any way. Bobo jivuza wabi, it's so quickly ofuna that problem. But if you're so careful, no jisa mungude nunji or slowly, carefully, this car, man, this is my baby. Okay. I have much to say about it, but I can't just. Yeah.
But anyway, so what you're trying to mean, and would then be like, because this is a low rider, I can see it. So at a humps, there's in that sense, like when you're driving, because when you talk of, bad roads, we have humps as well. Is it affected by the humps? Because that's, I think, needed on the road. So how do you go about that?
I think with humps, it's about the driver, not about the car. Those humps, if you go on them slowly, this is a hard car. It can't be affected when you're not driving like faster, go through those hard bumpers, humps, However, it's about being careful.
Yeah, I understand about that. So this is something that usually people don't want to answer when they're asked, like, how much does this car go for? Depending on if you're selling to a friend like me, possibly, because I've liked it.
In its
despite my size.
In its condition, or when it's still new?
Okay, you're going to give us a little bit of both. When it's still new and its current condition, just about now. So you're going to tell us how much would you sell it, and you tell us as well how much does it cost.
Since it's you, with all these expensive bling brother,
that sounds like that sounds like original price, man.
No, anyway, the fact is, this car, as of now, in its condition, because this is not a new number plate, if someone gives me 30
million
from there, 30.
Okay.
At times, when something bought new, the following day you can't sell it at the same price.
At the same price,
It's a good car. It's a beautiful car. But when I have a problem, price sometimes changes depending on different factors. You understand? However, the new one, you can get it at 45
million.
Yeah,
so that is like, at a discount that you sell it on a personal level. You said 30 million, so that means, you know, a difference of 15 M.
Yes,
I feel like that's too much, man.
No, I've been using it for not so long, like a year.
How long have you had it? When did you get it actually?
I think 1 year. Last year in February.
That's too early.
Yeah, last year in February.
So that approximately, it's like 2 years, approximately 2 years and something?
Yeah, well, not 2, 1 year.
1 year.
Maybe 1 month or 2 months.
Yeah, so that means it's a new car still.
Yeah, it's a new car. It's a new baby, man.
That's what it is, bro.
You just gotta sit and do it. We ride around.
Straight up.
You tell them more how it feels.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And we're getting to my favorite part of the show, where we get to do the test driving.
I want to assure you.
Well, we get to do the test driving.
Are you crying in your stomach?
I believe so, yeah.
I won't say much, but I want you to tell the people who are watching there. After sitting in this car, you tell them what it is. Just come.
I'm feeling afraid right now, but you know, I'm a strong guy, so we're gonna do some test driving just about now. My brother here is gonna take us through that, and you know, help me. Yeah. Okay, this is a Mini Cooper. It looks small, but I think we're gonna get into it. We're gonna, you know, do the test driving and everything. I'm gonna tell you how I felt after that. I hope my brother does not swing me around, because anyways, make sure you always got your seatbelt on. Safety precautions when you're on the road. So we're gonna get into the test driving. I'm gonna get back to you after that. Yo, bro, man. Is this a Formula One or something, man?
This is Mini Cooper 2002.
Man, man.
Yeah.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this has been like one of the craziest rides of my life, you know. I don't think, you know, when it comes to speed and me determining the speed of this car, and my brother here, what he has just showcased, this is the craziest speed. Now I believe in this car, small as it is. Yeah, bro, don't you ever feel like risking your life driving as fast as you just drove right now?
If I'm not forgetting the beginning of the show, I told you one of the things that made me love this car is the safety. It's very safe.
The safety precautions.
Yeah, second chance even if you get an accident. This car is such a popular. It is heavy. You've seated into it. You've had everything.
But anyways, you know, they say we only live once, but this car can give you a second life, just like you say. Having a car is a great thing, as it is a necessity. However, there are various problems that your car may face, just like my friend Dan Flavor explained to us shortly before we got here. Since we are here now at the mechanic, we are here to find out exactly how we can overcome those problems and explain them to you, as he's going to do that. Standing right next to me is a very awesome gentleman, and he is a mechanic. He's going to take us through some of the solutions that we need to know could be the problem with our cars. Amanya
gange Kevin Chigundu, ndi technician oba motor vehicle technician, nga nkolera mo 3K Motors located at Narukorongo industrial area.
So earlier on I was interacting with my friend Dan Flavor. You know, a motoka ye yabadde heating, so that's one thing we need to know on the show. So what causes oba ki ekireetera emmotoka okuhiitinga?
Ebiseera ebimu naddala tujja nga twogera ku Mini Cooper 2002, oyo ebiseera byaze emmotoka ezo ekisingira ddala ekisinga okuvaako obuzibu, tulina okusooka cross checking lead cap kyekyali badde kisookerako eyaliza butanka okulaba teyina buzibu. Singa eba teyina buzibu, kitegeeza tugenda ku second step yeriwa, tujja kwesanga emmotoka ezo engeri gye ziri nti version yazo nyimpi ku ttaka. Bwe zijja wano, being that tuyina amakuba amafu gatayinza kuyamba nnyo emmotoka ezo kutambula bulungi, tujja kusanga obuzibu bwe buliwa oluusi zikutula radiators ne tufuna obuzibu awo singa n'abagivuga nga tagenderedde nti emmotoka eyo nyimpi ajja kwesanga nga tetutuuse ku kye twagala oba emmotoka tajja kusobola gikuuma kumuyamba so kye nandirowoozezza nti ebiseera ebisinga baclient bwe baba baguze emmotoka ezo bafeeyo nnyo okulaba zivugiddwa mu makubo ki kiba kirungi omuntu okumanya nti emmotoka yange nkebedde obuzibu buvaawa obuzibu buwa bwe businga okuva tucross-checkinge ku busaanikira bwaffe obwo then ne radiator.
Yeah, so kati nga bw'otunyonyedde ebyo byonna would like to know like what exactly, to be precise, mu bufunze kyekiyinza okubeera solution ku problem ng'eyo omuntu ng'agifeesinze abatulaba nga bw'obanyonyola.
Emirundi mingi ndowooza era nja kwongera okugezaako okuggyayo ddala kuba emmotoka eyinza okukyamuka ng'erina leakage ne kibeera ekyokubiri ng'esobola okukyamuka ng'ate terina leakage so nti kyamakulu nnyo omuntu okukebera emmotoka ye atya ekisaanikira ekya reserve tanka kye tuyita lead cap kwekiri kubanga kyabulabe nnyo oba amakanika abamu oba batechnician abamu tujja ne tubijjako nga twekwasa nti tetujja kusobola kufuna that parts eziri original naddala that version of Mini Cooper
2002
ojja kwesanga nga products oba parts ze twaliyagadde abamakanika abamu abatuufu tebamanyiwa we tuyinza zijja naye singa oba ofunye ekisaanikiro ekituufu gye tuyise lead cap ojja kutuuka ku nsonga esobole okuyamba emmotoka yo nga tekyamuka then ekyokubiri tukebere ku radiator zaffe obuzibu buvaawa nti ojja kuvuga emmotoka mu makubo gaffe gano amabi twewala okuvugira emmotoka ezo makubo amabi n'okufa gazivuga ogudde mu kinnya ekijja okuleeta obuzibu okudamaginga emmotoka yo olw'ensonga nti amakubo mabi zo wano mu Kampala zisobola otuyamba oba kyengezaako okulaga nti olw'obumpi bwazo tezijja kufuna buzibu ng'etambulira mu Kampala ebiseera ebisinga we wava obuzibu bweyonoona radiator singa eba eyinako leakage naye bweba teyina leakage olina kumanya nti water pump ya mmotoka yo ddala efunctioninga amazzi egakuba esobola okutambuza amazzi ago so singa kiba tekikola kitegeeza tujja kuddayo wali era tunoonye radiator yeriko obuzibu singa tukizuula nti radiator yeriko obuzibu tujja kujja mu radiator tufune radiator entuufu tugiteeke mu mmotoka yo kitegeeza ojja kuba period ogobye obulwadde.
Webale nnyo ssebo, thanks a lot for that genius information. Yes, so before we wind up with this interview, badde njagala otuweeyo any mechanical tip that someone could take home.
Ebiseera ebisinga abantu bangi tusimbula emmotoka zaffe ku makya oli olufuluma ekisenge n'akuba bukubi serefu n'asimbula emmotoka n'atambula. It is advisable to first check your fluids like water, brake fluid, engine oil, ATF for gearbox.
Engine teriiko osobola ogikebera ey'amaanyi.
Teriiko osobola okukebera oil wa gearbox.
Mpozi amanya go era bakutegeere mpozi otubulire n'amanya ga garage.
Amanya Kevin Kigundu nga nkolera mu garage 3K Motors esangibwa e Nalukolongo ku Masaka Road oba Nalukolongo Industrial Area.
Okay, webale nnyo Kigundu. So as of now, let's get back to my friend Dan Flavor and we'll get to share some of the solutions that I've just gotten from the mechanic. Keep it locked. But anyways, it's been a pleasure hanging with my brother right here, Dan Flavor. It's always a pleasure, you know. Awesome driver as well, you know. I think you're next to Lewis Hamilton or something.
Soon, 5 years, years to come. When I get the money, maybe you'll hear Dan Flavor in 2 Ugandans. Yes.
Let's hope so, but I want to first see you on our local competitions, you know, Larry drivers and everything. I'm gonna get my shoulders up, but you know, unfortunately, we're coming to the end of the show, and it's still your boy GealsColines. Keep it locked on Magic 1, your favorite TV station, and this is still my ride. Till next time.